lesson 4, we started with answering these 3 questions on page 22 in our response journal. What do you see in this picture? What do you infer, or what do you think this book is going to be about? And what do you wonder? What questions do you have? Next, we watched a video, and on the bottom of page 22, you wrote down what you noticed and wondered. Our focusing question is still, how do artists explore the sea? Our content framing question is, what do I notice and wonder about Amos and Boris? We related our knowledge that we've already learned to how it might help us with understanding Amos and Boris, such as identifying the central message in a story, using figurative language. We said elements of art might help me. We said elements of art might help us understand the pictures in the story better. We said that we already knew that the sea can be dangerous, and in this story, it looks like it's also set in the sea. We see the sea can be a great place to relax, and the mouse looks relaxed on the whale's back. And finally, we said the sea has dangerous animals in it, and we wondered if the whale and mouse might meet any sharks. Our craft framing question is, why is it important to listen and wonder? Then we brainstormed what we think listening and wonder looks like, and we said you keep your eyes on the speaker, you show you're interested through facial expressions, you sit quietly when the speaker is talking, you use nonverbal signals, and you ask questions after the reader's finished. Then I read to you Amos and Boris. After I read, we talked about whether or not the events in the story are real. Well, we know the events in the story are made up because animals can't talk, and we know a mouse couldn't really build a sailboat. We said that this is fiction, and we added fiction to our vocabulary journal on page 9. After we added that word, I reread page 9 in the book. After reading that word, we brainstormed what we think the words immense and speck meant and how the pictures helped us. We decided that the word immense means very big and speck is a small piece of matter. So we also added that to our vocabulary journal on page 9. Finally, you had a chance to reread Amos and Boris and complete page 23 in your response journal for homework. What you see, what you think, and what you wonder. Then our final craft framing question is, why is reading fluently and accurately important? We went over this fluent reading chart. You say each word clearly, emphasize key words, phrase the text into appropriate chunks or phrases, use dramatic pauses, raise and lower your voice as appropriate, speed up and slow down as appropriate. And finally, your land in your Google Classroom was to answer, which of the questions you recorded do you wonder about most? Remember, your question should be about the story, Amos and Boris, and must be related to a important part of the story.